Back again with another video. Thanks for tuning in. We went to the movies again today. Saw something we pretty much just went to see because a lot of people said it's good.
It's good. Not horror. We've been doing a lot of horror.
Yeah, it's not a horror movie. It's the number one movie in the box office for the past few weeks, and that's Gone Girl. Ben Affleck in it. Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
Don't know the actresses.
Rosamund Pike.
Okay.
Something.
All right.
I don't know. I looked her up earlier to know what her name was. It's a thriller, mystery.
Yeah.
It's a mystery thriller with Ben Affleck. So just to start off, the first half of this is going to be spoiler free as much as possible. Hard to talk about this movie without talking about what happens in it. It's just hard.
That's true.
So the best thing to do, to be honest, if you haven't seen this movie, just go see it. It's the best thing I can do because if you're interested at all about this movie, go see it.
We got to give them a little bit of a backdrop. Can't just say go see.
No. I know. I'm not saying go see it because I'm recommending it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to know what this movie's about, don't read about it. Don't read about what happens in the movie. Just go see it.
Well, that's why they're watching this. So they get an idea.
No, I know, but I'm talking about if they wanted to do further in depth. They don't read in depth about the movie. Watch the first half of this movie, pretty much. All right.
Okay.
So Ben Affleck, married to Rosalind Pike. So it's Matt. What's the name of the movie? Ryan.
It's not Ryan.
Oh my God. I know her name's Amy.
It is Amy.
Okay, so Ben Affleck's character married to Amy in the movie. Don't know this is bad. Don't know the actress's name. They're married for 5 years, and on the 5th anniversary, she goes missing. And then the movie is about trying to find her. And obviously, without any spoilers, you can probably guess the eyes are all on Ben Affleck's character because in today's society, pretty much you assume the husband has to do it.
That's right.
You gonna talk? You gonna say something?
No. I think you're on the right track here. It's about kind of.
It's about the investigation. So I'll say this: the first half of the movie is about the investigation
behind her disappearance.
And
trying to find her.
It's a very good. They set up very well. Some flashbacks are very very well set up, and then. All I'll say is it takes a turn and it changes into a completely.
It does take a turn, and I will say this is a longer movie. If you didn't know, about 2.5 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's the longest movie I've seen in the theaters in a long time.
So it allowed the story to go into some depth, which is good. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of depth, a lot of backstory, kind of about the whole situation. Yeah,
and I will say this: though, giving away, they keep you interested the whole movie.
They do. It doesn't feel like a 2.5 hour movie.
No, it doesn't. I mean, unless you I don't know. I haven't been in a movie that long in a long time.
No, I usually don't enjoy long movies.
Yeah. So I mean, I felt it, but I didn't feel it in the way that I didn't like the movie and I wanted the movie to end. It was just I was getting tired. And I'm so used to it. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Very good movie.
It's very highly recommended. The way that everything's set up, the turn in the movie that happens is amazing.
It's a good movie.
I can't talk about what I want to talk about because it'll totally spoil it.
I will say Ben Affleck did a very good job.
Oh, Ben Affleck is amazing in this movie.
Great job.
And I think the acting from the wife might get her an Oscar nomination.
It was very impressive.
It might.
Her character is not an easy character to play.
No, her character's not an easy character. Yeah, I'd say we're bordering on spoilers. But yeah, it's not an easy character to play. So, let's just stop it there. Go see the movie.
It's a thriller about the disappearance of his wife, 5-year anniversary.
It totally isn't what you're going to expect.
Big plot twist.
The last 20 minutes or so was not a big mind F, but it was pretty intense.
It was.
It was oh my God. So we're in the movie theaters with a lot of people older than us. I believe we're the youngest people there by a few years.
True. There's a couple jokes that we went into laughing at. I think because
there was a lot of old relationship jokes, which is fine. But then there was some times when I was kind of shocked, but you could hear people around in the theater going, "Oh my god!" Like just
that's true.
Stuff like that, which means that it must have shocked them a lot because they had to get it out there. So we'll do our regular movie review now, and then we'll go into the spoilers of the movie. Ryan, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it. This is rare for me. A 9, though.
A 9. Yep.
I'm giving it a 9. It was, a thriller, suspenseful. A lot of things popped up I didn't expect. It caught me off guard. As I said, I generally don't enjoy long movies. I get bored, I guess you could say.
I can feel that.
I lose interest. But I didn't with this movie. The way it kind of unfolded, it kept me interested.
Yeah, for sure. While I was watching this movie, I realized I need to change the way I rate movies. Because what was the last movie we just saw?
Dracula.
And I gave it a 9.
You did.
That's what... I guess it's a personal opinion. Because I'm going to give Gone Girl a 9, but Gone Girl's so much better than Dracula as a movie.
As a movie, it's so much better.
That's the thing. It's like, but I don't want to give Dracula a 6 because that means it sounds like
it's
I
terrible.
don't recommend it.
The thing is, they're two different kind of movies. Gone Girl is a great...
It's like a
movie.
Cinematic
It's
movie
a
story.
great cinematic movie. It tells a good story. Dracula was action in your face. The story, wasn't fantastic, but it was an enjoyable movie. So it's just enjoying movies on two different levels, I think.
I guess. Because it feels like I'm doing it disservice.
We can enjoy those kind of movies. We have a mutual friend who's really into movies. He studied cinematography in school.
He's probably our only viewer.
He studied cinematography in school. He would appreciate Gone Girl. I think he'd give it a higher rating.
Yeah.
He wouldn't appreciate Dracula as much as we did.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he would hate it, but I guarantee you if he had a rating system, Gone Girl would probably be like a 10 to him, or a 9.5. And Dracula, to be honest, would probably be a 6.
I think so.
Or 5. Which is fine.
It is fine, but as I said, maybe
we just don't go into depth about the actual movies, like... We don't care so much.
Break down
like that script writing,
exactly,
stuff like that. Which is
you gave Dracula a 9 because it was enjoyable. You sat back, you want to sit back and watch. It was action packed.
Yeah, and I thought Dracula was a badass.
But it's not going to get any Oscar nominations.
It's not.
But at the same time, you give this movie a 9, and this is like a true 9 for a movie.
Yeah, it's a true 9.
It's great acting. It's a great story.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much everything you'd want in. Like an Academy film. It has everything. I don't think it'll win an Oscar. I don't even think it'll get...
It might get nominated.
It might get nominated since they do like 10 movies this time or now and coming around. But I'm going to give it a 9. Will you buy it on Blu-ray? See, that's what I was thinking. Will you buy it on Blu-ray?
It's not going to be an immediate purchase. Mm-hmm. It's one of those movies, if I see it's a decent price, I would buy it.
Yeah, it's definitely, if it's on sale, I'm going to buy it.
But if you're not going to see it in movie theater, I guess you could Redbox it. I guess you could buy it on demand. I would somehow find a way to watch this movie.
Yeah, this is one of those movies that I would tell everyone to watch.
Yes.
Like I know, like...
I know a lot of people don't like to spend $8, $9, $10 to watch a movie in the theater, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
But
this movie doesn't need to be seen in the theater. It's not like Avengers or Dracula. You don't need to see it in the big screen with the sound. There was one point, if you keep watching, I'll explain later. There is a point where the sound is a huge impact in the movie near the end.
Yeah.
And it told because it's just like an intense scene,
yes.
And the music comes out of nowhere. It's awesome, but yeah, it's not a movie you need to see in the theaters. But I'm not saying not to see. Just go see it. How about that? That's
see the movie. Find a way to see the movie.
So it's Gone Girl. So here, warning from here on forward.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, because you can't talk about this movie in depth at all without spoiling the whole middle part. So from here on out, spoilers, and I warned you. I want to put in the title. I want to put in the description.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You've been warned.
All right. So Gone Girl totally changes. It's two different movies.
It is.
It's two different movies.
Completely.
The first hour and a half, or hour and 15, is just my wife is missing. I'm going to get blamed for it.
It is. You know, the way the movie was portrayed, that Ben Affleck's character is guilty.
Yeah. And so then, like, I keep hearing, oh, the whole movie turns around halfway through. And I was thinking, does the wife... No, nice catch. Does the wife not exist? I was thinking, is he in the insane asylum? Like, is this, like, I don't know.
What's going on?
Is it a dream? No. No, it's not.
It's insane.
It turns into, like, a total thriller, just insane movie halfway through. We'll talk about it. I don't care. Because the wife isn't dead. She planned it all. Like,
she planned it.
She planned it. Like, she planned the whole thing.
She did her research.
She did. So she's a neglected housewife who decided, instead of just getting a divorce and using her prenup, she decided to just fuck over Ben Affleck. That's pretty much it.
You left out she caught him cheating.
Okay, she caught him cheating.
That's a big part.
But yeah, see, that's what... This is going to be a long video because I'm going to ramble. But that's the thing, though. It's like, okay, he was cheating and he's an asshole, but really, is that a proper reaction to set him up for murder so he gets killed?
I'm not saying it's a proper reaction at all, but I'm saying that's what sent her over the edge.
No, that's what sent her over the edge.
That was the over the edge.
But then that's the thing. It's like, I want to watch this movie. Who is she? A bad guy? Is she okay? I'll say this: she's one of the best movie villains I've ever seen in a long time.
Yeah, she was.
I'll say it right now. She's on the level of I haven't seen the movie in depth. Like if Hannibal Lecter, just insane, just like smart mental
case,
just villain,
brilliant, but just mental.
The looks that she gives when she's insane are scary as shit.
Great acting.
Yeah, great acting. That's why I think she should be nominated for Best Actress. I'm just saying right now because
her name better be in the mix.
Yeah, definitely, because it's just.
And I don't usually pay attention to that kind of thing, but I think I will this year. This has been like the year of the movie for me.
Well, yeah,
right?
we're getting way into movies now.
The year of the movie. So I'm going to pay attention a little bit more this year when it comes around.
See, but the thing is, though, the movies that get nominated
are not ones we generally
see.
But we like this one, so maybe
we'll also root for this one.
Or root for this one. Maybe if we hear it might be like, oh my god, maybe we have to start seeing some of those. Just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Because if they're all this good, then it is worth seeing.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. But see, I think we like this because it was more than just like I can't call it a physical film, but like
it's like a thriller action.
It's like a thriller. Yes. It's kind of still up our alley. There's like a mystery behind it. I'm not saying there's no horror elements. Okay, but like, so here's the movie. If you want to get spoiled, she fakes her own kidnapping, goes. Takes, I guess, money out of all their accounts or whatever. She has like thousands of dollars.
Really
she goes, dyes her hair. I don't know, where the hell did she go? Some weird cabins or something. I don't know. The money gets stolen from these really bad people that she's with. And then she hits up Neil Patrick Harris. I'm only getting this because I want to get to one particular scene.
I can see that.
And so Neil Patrick Harris is this crazy ass ex-boyfriend from like...
He's also crazy. Obsessed. He's the classic... obsessed stalker figure.
Yeah, exactly. Back when they're in high school, and then like they date for 8 months. So calls her up because she has no money. He brings her to this like fucking just mansion out in the woods. And then the Amy realizes that she can't leave.
Yes,
that's pretty much it. So as you've learned in the movie, she sets up all of her exes that they raped her or something because she can't be in the wrong or whatever. So she sets it up where she's having sex with Neil Patrick Harris, and she slits his throat in the most random, unbelievable scene I've seen this year. Like,
not crazy.
Fuck.
I did not see it coming.
I didn't see it coming. Like, it's
something's up, but
this isn't a violent movie at all for the first 2 hours or hour and 50 minutes, and then for 2 minutes it is one of the most bloodiest scenes.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. I've seen.
It's rated R movie.
Yeah. Right there is an RA movie. There's sex, and then there's just cuts his throat and just blood everywhere. Which sets up for her coming back, and so she's the good girl and all that type of stuff.
I want to take us back to the beginning of the movie just for a second.
Yeah.
So there's this diary she writes, and it's about fake events, right? A lot of it's real.
Yeah, well, it's half fake, half real.
It's half fake. The beginning stuff's real about the relationship, and she acts like she's kept this diary for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene where they have the flashbacks where Ben Affleck pushed her down.
Mm-hmm.
Is that real or fake? That was fake. So even though they... I found myself asking myself that about...
It was fake because she put some of those stories in there to... Oh, I don't know. It could have been real. I think it was fake because she.
I thought it was fake until the very end.
Yeah, until the very end when he hits her. Yeah, but I think it was fake because I think that's the first time he does that because it kind of just seems like a shock.
Yes.
To her.
Okay,
it seems out of character for him. He is like a kind of like bottled up anger type person, but I think that's part of the story. I think that's part of the journal.
Okay. I'll eventually see this movie again. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's definitely a second showing. I don't know. I read somewhere that people thought like, oh, that's weird in the flashbacks. The audio was really weird, and it seemed like it was fake. And then like, oh, well, now that I see that it probably was fake, then it was. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
I don't think it was part of the real life thing. It was part of her just craziness. And then she goes to buy the gun, but she really doesn't want a gun.
She doesn't want a gun.
But she wants to just plant the seeds.
Exactly. It's she's really good at this movie and building a case against it.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was part of the whole... She probably actually did go and ask about a gun.
Oh, yeah. No, she definitely did. Yeah, she went down there, asked for the gun, not even wanting it or not, just so someone saw her ask for it. Because she's like the smoking hot blonde, and they have to go to like this abandoned mall with all these druggies and bums, so she would stick out. That was very good. I mean, I thought it was a really good movie.
I did too. I do think the end. I'm not saying they meant to do this, but I think it brings up a good point about today. If you ever noticed, domestic violence huge in the news, right? Why don't people leave?
Like, that's true.
In the end, he knows she's not. He knows she is certifiably insane at this point.
True.
He knows.
Here's There's a lot of political stances that trigger in my head during this whole movie. There's how the media portrays people.
That's very true.
This might not win me a lot of votes. How males are portrayed in today's society. Very true. It's all our fault. That's how it's portrayed in the movie, and I think that's a part of the movie that David Fincher tried to portray.
Yeah.
And then, domestic violence. But this situation is a little bit more than just someone hit someone.
It is, but I think it plants that mindset that people have that they can't get out.
Yeah, because it's almost like... Yeah, but it's...
And again, I'm not saying they meant... Because this was obviously filmed before domestic violence and the media has blown up.
No, totally. Well, this is based on a book from 2012.
But I do think that it kind of throws that out there that people have a hard time walking away from situations even though they know it's bad. Mm-hmm. But at that point, he knows it's bad. And even she knows it's bad.
Well, she's insane. She's in this relationship not because she's the chooser to be in this relationship. So because he wants to be out, but she wants to keep him because she's insane. So again, it's all spoilers. At the end, it reveals that she's pregnant because she. Oh my god, this is a lot of backtracking. There's a lot of back and forth. But there was a sperm sample that was sent to their house, and she pretended she threw it away, but she kept it. Right? That's